approach. He needs to throw the ball to the right.
Well, we've already seen Vespi dump one tonight, so
Voss probably the squarest at the line of any of our five, except for maybe Ballard, and definitely the guy that goes the straightest right down the boards. And that seems to be the better shot right now.
Boy, this will be a case where the top seed really does get some kind of an advantage coming over and getting a chance to throw some practice shots.
Yeah, but he's going to get 6 between those two lanes is all, Dan.
Probably use all of them on 16.
Probably about 4 and 2 is what I would think he'd do. Spaulding hasn't gotten close to the right side on that lane yet. Still looking for his first strike. I mean, he's staring at an opponent that's got 4 in a row playing outside. I mean, the game's slipping away. He's got to make a move, Dan. He's got to move right, in my opinion.
Now a ball stuck. Finally back on lane 16. We've seen a little bit of everything here tonight.
Yep.
Voss with the first 4 and in control of the semifinal match. Keep in mind, fellow Brunswick staffer Emilio Monticelli, the top seed.
There, blow that air out. He is wired for sound. And wired for strikes.
Nice combination.
Yeah. And he's perfect.
Now, you'd have bet your last dollar there's no way a guy can come in with no practice shots on the alternate pair and start with the first 5.
Yeah. And he seems to have figured out 16 right away. And 17 seems to be falling into place for him, too. Oh!
Out of nowhere. What incredible pin action on lane 16, and Voss has the first 6.
What comes back and gets the 2-pin, Dan? Watch this. Comes in way late.
Head pin to the 4?
Yeah, not exactly sure.
All right, a strike for Spalding. So it's never too late, as Bob with a wry smile says, I'll just head over to lane 16, look for a double.
The trouble is, though, that if he takes it out the sheet, the best he can get is 231 at this point in time, and that may not be enough. With the way Voss is going. Now he's waiting for his ball to come back. Which lane's he going to come back on? 16, those guys in the back, pick him up, carry him over, and send it back. Still staying inside.
Plenty of room that time.
And then he's light. I mean,
that's the worst of both worlds.
Oh, isn't it? I mean, it just flashes through your area, your mind, no area. And
that tightens the old arm swing.
Yeah, so, well, he's just trying to get out of the way now, I think. Of course, I was watching the U.S. Open earlier when a couple of Holland players were playing, and one of them was up 6-0 in a tiebreaker, and John McEnroe said that if the guy lost it, he would announce tonight standing on his head, so I won't make any rash predictions like that.
Be seeing the bottom of his shoes tonight.
Yeah, he was. The guy came back and won.
Hey, Tiger Woods was 6 down.
Yeah.
Of course, Spalding missed the spare. That's it.
It makes it worse, yeah.
Right.
For 7.
Voss having very little problem after the breakdown on lane 18. He's got him revved up here with a 7-bagger. Might mention he shot 300 last night in game number 2 of the final round of match play here in Lexington.
Yeah, we have 4 300s here, and he had one of them, so. Well, he's had 25 of them in his career.
I think he shot the 300 against Spaulding last night. He said, Bob, that's 20 in a row against you. How's that make you feel?
Is that what he said to him?
I think that's what the story is.
I wonder what it was, I'll tell you.
He may be 24 in a row, and if he does, of course, the PBA will award him a check for $10,000 for shooting 300. We had one earlier this year by Butch Soper. Would be an incredible story if Voss were to go perfect here on us on 16 and 17.
Wouldn't it? Yep, 20 years ago with Steffi at Mel South Shore. Oh, he finally got it. Voss now collecting himself. Second week in a row we've had a player start with the first 8. Last week Vespi got the first 9. And you know these lanes are not easy. Has to hurry. Looks good.
Voss is down.
No.
He's down as if he's been hit by a shot. We saw the solid 10 by Vespi, or the solid 7 by Vespi, and now another one on lane 17. Picture perfect shot.
But it was a different type of solid 7. This one, the 2 pin stayed low and kind of bounced into the 4 around that 7. Went left around it.
Oh, what a tremendous effort by Brian Voss.
Watch this. Watch the 2 pin, Dan. He's running left. The ball's going left. And the 1 pin went to the right, the other 1 pin to the left, or right around it, both of them. It's unbelievable.
Voss gazing up at the replay right above him. You heard the oohs and the ahs. And now the fans continuing to sympathize with Mr. Voss.
He can't believe it. There's no way that could stay.
Neither can I. Oh, what a great shot. Well, arm swing loose. Doesn't make any difference now what kind of design you throw up there.
I wonder if what's going to happen, what happened to Vespi last week will happen to Voss this week. You know, that big game and kind of a letdown the next game.
Long break in between as well.
Yeah, and
Bob told me he got de-pumped. It took too long, and he just lost all of his adrenaline. Well, 3 out of 5 isn't bad, especially when you start with the first 8 in a row. 252 for Brian Voss, and he'll move on to the championship game. Spaulding to finish out, and if not anything else, at least Bob ended up with a victory on national television tonight. Who knows? That may free him up here down the stretch.